Hi there, my name is Julian Davlin, and this last year I had the very good fortune of becoming a member of the Rising Sun Energy Center Youth Council. Because I was able to join the council, I went on the December 2012 trip to Guatemala.
The Youth Council provided us with an opportunity to pool our different skill sets together, whether it was interacting with and translating for the Guatemalan families or effectively building the stove foundations out of cinder blocks and cement.
For me, it was a very enlightening experience, in part because I was able to practice my Spanish. I had some very good conversations with my host family, and when I was just around town, I had to call on my Spanish to communicate with the locals. Another very important part for me was the fact that I was able to physically create something that I know changed someone's life.
We arrived in Guatemala with a goal and systematically achieved it while gaining invaluable experience. It showed me firsthand how rewarding it was to put all of this effort into a project and then seeing tangible evidence of the positive impact you made on someone's life. Things we take for granted here, such as clean water and access to quality medical care, for example, just aren't readily available there. At one point, I remember we walked into a home in a Guatemalan village and saw a family preparing food on an open fire indoors in a shack alongside the home, and this was just part of their daily routine.
Our whole group arrived, and we just saw smoke pouring out of one of the rooms. The very fact that we were able to see the smoke and smell the smoke and kind of feel the smoke before we saw the house was just very startling. Then being able to work in that room made me really realize that we weren't just building a stove for these people, that we were giving them an opportunity for a better life and a chance to have good health.
It really made me take a step back and allowed me to evaluate the way I lived my life back home. And from a young age, I've had the concept of never taking anything for granted instilled in me, but it didn't sink in nearly as deep until I had the opportunity to really immerse myself in a culture for a week that on average has much less than we do. And that immersion has not only increased my desire to travel and experience more cultures, but it makes me want to do more with what I have and all of the incredible opportunities I've been given. Planning a community service project, getting on an airplane, carrying it out with a group of other volunteers, and then coming home after a week was an incredibly fulfilling experience. It personally made me want to follow a career path where my work will be of aid to people elsewhere.